Hello guys, welcome back to this lesson about Python for beginners in our YouTube channel becoder.com. Thank you guys. Let's go to sololearn.com and continue our course about Python for beginners. And I think in this lesson we are going to talking about booleans. Maybe I can't remember, but let's see. Season 4 about oh yes, we had boolean logic in a last video, and now in this lesson we want to talking about while loops. This is very important, while loops in Python. Let's go. Loops allow you to repeat a block of code multiple times. It is very important. For example, let's say we need to process multiple user inputs so that each time the user inputs something, the same block of code needs to be executed. So we can use loops. A code block belonging to a statement such as if or else needs to be indented. So this block of codes need to be indented in programming. While loops. Here is a while loop containing a variable that counts up from 1 to 5 at which point the loop terminates. The I is 1, while I smaller equals to 5. It is a syntax of while loop. Please be careful of writing this. While I smaller or equals to 5, print I. Okay? And after print I, add 1 to this I. So in the next actually step, the I is going to be 2, and it's going to print 2 in here, and again add 1 to this I, and then our I is 3, and then continue until 5. Now we have 1 until 5 numbers in output, and we have a finished text in the last of our output. So during each loop run, the I variable gets incremented by 1 until it reaches to 5. And so the loop will execute the print statement 5 times. How many numbers will the following code output? I is 1, while I smaller or equals to 5, print I, and I plus 1 to I. Okay, it is same like that, and we have a 5 number as output in here. The statements inside the while loop need to be indented, similar to an if statement, like this. So the indented is important in while statement. Rearrange the code to create a loop that outputs the numbers 10 to 0. Okay, we have 10 in first in an x variable. So we say that while x bigger or equals to 0, let's go to print x, and then make less one number of this x. And when this repeats again, we saw that the 10 number is going to decrease, and it's going to near to 0. So the code in the body of a while loop is executed repeatedly while the condition is true. This is called iteration. The following code adds the current number to the sum variable during each iteration. Like the sum is 0, x is 10. While x bigger than 10, let's go and and add the x to sum, and then less uh, actually uh, x minus equals 1, and then print this sum in here. Let's go to C in code. If I run this code, we see that our sum number is 55 because we are going to add these 10 every each time to sum, and then we are going to make less this x variable in here. Continue. How many numbers does this code print? I is 3. While I bigger or equals to 0, print I, and then I minus 1. And we have 4 in this output. While loops. You can also use other statements such as if statement in loops. This is especially useful in these like games, where you might need to loop through a number of player action and add or remove points to the player's score. Check out this code, which use an if else statement inside the while loop to separate the even and odd numbers in the range of 1 to 10. X is 1, while x is smaller than 10. If x mod by 2 equals 0, print strx and is even. Else print strx and is odd. Then let's go and let's add 1 to this x in here. So this loop are going to repeat it again and until this condition will be true. So strx is used to convert the number x to a string, so that is can be used for a condition. Sorry, that is used for a concatenation by this string in here also. Fill in the blanks to create a loop that increment the value of x by 2 and print the even value. X is 0, while x is smaller or equals 20, print x and then add 2 to this x. While loops. If the condition of the while loop remains true, the loop will run indefinitely, causing an infinite loop. For example, x is 8, while x is bigger 3, print x. So this loop repeated uh, more or infinite time that never stop because x is always bigger than 3. Okay, so a short way to create an infinite loop is by using while true. We can using also a true in here instead of these numbers. So this loop will go infinite time and will not stop never. Does this code result in an infinite loop? Okay, we have x in here. While x equals 1, okay, this x is 1. So our condition is true. So it will going start and never stop in loop. So it is yes. We arrived to this project. Let's go and solve it together. You are given a program that outputs all the numbers from 0 to 10. Change the code to make it output only the even number. Oh my gosh. Any integer that can be divided exactly by 2 is an even number. So we should type or print the even numbers between 1 to 0 to 10 in the output. Okay, let's go. It's help us in here and said an integer can be divided exactly by 2. So we could help by this. We have x in here and x is 0 in first. We said while x is smaller or equals to 10, print x. So we have 0 to 10 in here. And now our while loop is true. Now just we need to print the even numbers. We can say uh, actually condition statement in here. We can say if x mod by 2 equals 0, then print x. Okay, so let's move this print in here. Now let's go and run the code. It was true, and congratulate just this. So we have this output in here: 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. All of these numbers are even. Very easy. Complete this project. And the last question: drag and drop to create a valid loop that outputs the numbers 5 to 1. So x is 5, while if 5 or x is bigger than 0, print x, and then make less 1 one value of this x and vanish. Congratulations, this lesson completed. Now we are going to the next lesson about brick and continue in the next video. Thank you guys. Please like this video and comment your opinion. This was about while loops, and we are going to about learn about brick and continuous uh, subjects in Python in the next video. Thank you guys and goodbye.